What if I told you that your daily habits are the reason you're stuck? Not your boss. Not your childhood. Not even the economy. The real problem? It's you. More specifically, the habits you repeat every single day without realizing they're sabotaging your success. Imagine this: you wake up, scroll your phone for 30 minutes, hit snooze twice, skip breakfast, and rush to work already feeling drained. After work, you binge-watch Netflix, procrastinate on your goals, and tell yourself, "I'll start tomorrow." Sound familiar? Here's the truth: your life right now is the result of your habits. If you feel stuck, broke, or unmotivated, it's not because you're unlucky, it's because you've built a system of bad habits that are keeping you there. And the worst part? Most people don't even realize they're making these mistakes until years have passed. But today, you have a choice. You can keep repeating these success-killing habits. Or you can identify them and replace them with habits that actually make you successful. In this video, I'll expose the 7 silent habits that are holding you back and show you exactly how to break free. Let's dive in. Habit number 1, the comfort zone trap. Success and comfort don't mix. If your life feels stagnant, it's probably because you're trapped inside your comfort zone. It's easy to stay in a job you don't love because it's safe. It's easy to avoid new challenges because they feel scary. It's easy to keep doing what you've always done because change is uncomfortable. But here's the ugly truth: your comfort zone is where dreams go to die. Think about it: how many times have you had a great idea, a goal, or a dream, but then you talked yourself out of it? Maybe you wanted to start a business, but fear held you back. Maybe you wanted to get fit, but you convinced yourself you'd fail. Maybe you wanted to learn a new skill, but you said, "I'll do it later." Later never comes. Fear becomes procrastination. And procrastination becomes regret. The most successful people in the world don't avoid discomfort, they seek it out. They know that discomfort equals growth. So how do you break free? Start doing things that make you uncomfortable every single day. Speak up in meetings. Try something new, even if you suck at it. Push yourself harder at the gym. Approach that person you've been afraid to talk to. Rewire your brain to see fear as a green light. Every time you feel fear, instead of avoiding it, tell yourself, "This means I'm growing. This means I'm leveling up." The moment you stop letting comfort control your life, success becomes inevitable. Are you ready to break out of your comfort zone? Habit number 2, procrastination disguised as productivity. You think you're being productive, but in reality, you're just procrastinating in disguise. It feels like you're making progress because you're busy. You're planning, researching, organizing, but never actually doing the work. Let's be honest. How many times have you spent hours creating the perfect to-do list, but never checked anything off? How many times have you watched countless tutorials about a skill you want to learn, but never practiced it? How many times have you set big goals, but delayed starting because you were still preparing? Preparation feels productive, but it's just another way of avoiding action. And here's the problem. The longer you delay, the harder it becomes to start. You build up fear. You overthink every little detail. You convince yourself you need more time, more knowledge, more confidence. But guess what? The people who succeed aren't the ones who know the most. They're the ones who take action even when they don't feel ready. So how do you break this cycle? Start before you're ready. Take messy action. Write the first page of your book, even if it sucks. Film your first video, even if it's awkward. Launch your business, even if it's not perfect. You don't get clarity by thinking. You get clarity by doing. Perfectionism is just fear in disguise. And the only cure for fear is action. So stop waiting. Stop preparing. Start now. Habit number 3, poor money habits that keep you stuck. Money isn't just something you earn, it's something you manage. And if you don't learn how to manage it, no amount of income will ever make you rich. The truth is, most people struggle financially not because they don't make enough money, but because they don't know how to use it wisely. They spend every dollar they earn. They buy things they don't need to impress people they don't like. They avoid learning about investing because it seems too complicated. And then they wonder why they're always stressed about money. Here's the harsh reality. If you don't control your money will control you. Think about this: if you lost your job today, how long could you survive without a paycheck? If the answer is not long, then your money habits are keeping you trapped. So how do you fix it? First, stop spending like a rich person before you become one. Wealthy people don't waste money on flashy things to impress others, they invest in assets that grow over time. Second, always pay yourself first. Before you pay your bills, before you spend on entertainment, before you buy anything unnecessary, set aside money for your future. Even if it's just 10% of your income, start saving and investing now. Because the sooner you start, the faster your money will grow. And finally, start seeing money as a tool for freedom. It's not about buying expensive cars or designer clothes. It's about creating a life where you're not constantly stressed about your next paycheck. If you want to be successful, you don't just need to make money, you need to make your money work for you. So stop wasting it. Start managing it. And watch how quickly your life changes. Habit number 4, seeking validation from others. You will never be truly successful if you live your life trying to impress others. But that's exactly what most people do. They buy things they can't afford to impress people who don't even care. They choose careers they don't love because their parents expect it. They post everything online, waiting for likes and comments to feel good about themselves. Here's the truth, the more you seek validation from others, the more you lose control of your own life. You end up making decisions based on what looks good instead of what actually makes you happy. And one day, you wake up wondering why your life doesn't feel like yours. So let me ask you this. If nobody could see your success, if you couldn't show it off, would you still want it? Would you still want the high-paying job if no one knew about it? Would you still want the fancy car if you couldn't post it on Instagram? Would you still chase this version of success if you were the only one who knew? If the answer is no, then you're not chasing success, you're chasing approval. And that is the fastest way to stay miserable. So how do you fix this? Start making choices based on your own desires, not society's expectations. Stop caring about what strangers on the internet think. Stop making decisions based on what looks good on social media. And start focusing on what feels right for you. The moment you stop needing approval, you become unstoppable. Because real success isn't about proving anything to anyone. It's about living life on your own terms. Habit number 5, focusing on short-term gratification. Success isn't about what you want right now. It's about what you're willing to sacrifice for the future. But most people trade their long-term goals for short-term pleasure. They skip the gym because watching Netflix feels easier. They spend money on unnecessary things instead of investing. They waste hours on social media instead of building skills. And then they wonder why they're stuck in the same place year after year. The problem is simple, your brain is addicted to instant gratification. It wants the dopamine rush of quick pleasure. And every time you give in, you train yourself to prioritize short-term comfort over long-term success. But here's the harsh truth. The things that feel good right now are usually the things that keep you stuck. And the things that feel difficult right now are usually the things that will change your life. So how do you break free? First, start delaying gratification. Before buying something, ask yourself, will this make my life better in a year? Before wasting time, ask yourself, will this bring me closer to my goals? If the answer is no, walk away. Second, make success more rewarding than distraction. If you struggle to stay focused, turn your goals into a game. Reward yourself for hitting milestones. Make progress fun so your brain craves the right kind of dopamine. And finally, shift your mindset. Stop saying, I have to sacrifice fun to be successful. Start saying, I am choosing long-term freedom over short-term pleasure. Because the truth is, every moment of your life is a choice. You can either build your future, or you can destroy it one distraction at a time. Which one will you choose? Habit number 6, lack of discipline. Success isn't about motivation. It's about discipline. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. Some days you feel unstoppable, and other days you feel like doing nothing. If you only work when you feel like it, you'll never achieve anything great. This is why so many people fail. They wait to feel ready. They wait for the perfect moment. They wait for inspiration to strike. And while they wait, time slips away. Successful people don't rely on motivation. They rely on habits, routines, and discipline. Discipline means doing the work even when you don't feel like it. It means going to the gym even when you're tired. It means working on your goals even when you'd rather relax. It means choosing your future over your feelings. So how do you build discipline? First, remove the decision-making process. If you decide every morning whether or not to work out, you'll skip it half the time. Instead, make it a non-negotiable part of your day. Second, create systems that force you to stay on track. Set deadlines. Use accountability partners. Make commitments that you can't back out of. And finally, stop looking for shortcuts. Discipline isn't easy, but that's why it's rare. And that's why the people who master it become unstoppable. The question is, are you willing to do the hard things, even when you don't feel like it? Because that's the real secret to success. Habit number 7, neglecting health and energy. You can't be successful if you're constantly exhausted. It doesn't matter how smart you are. It doesn't matter how ambitious you are. If your body is running on low energy, your mind will suffer. Yet, most people treat their health as an afterthought. They sacrifice sleep to work longer hours. They rely on caffeine instead of real energy. They eat junk food because it's quick and easy. And then they wonder why they feel tired, unfocused, and unmotivated. Here's the truth, your body is the engine of your success. If you don't take care of it, everything else in your life will suffer. Think about it. How productive are you when you're running on 4 hours of sleep? How focused are you when you've eaten nothing but processed junk? How motivated are you when your body feels sluggish? Success isn't just about working harder. It's about having the energy to perform at your best every single day. So how do you fix this? First, prioritize sleep. Sleep isn't for the weak, it's for the strong. It's when your brain recovers, your memory strengthens, and your energy resets. If you're not getting at least 7 hours of high-quality sleep, you're sabotaging yourself. Second, fuel your body like a high performer. What you eat directly affects your brain function. Ditch the sugar, the processed food, and the energy drinks. Eat real food, protein, healthy fats, and complex carbs that keep you energized all day. And finally, move your body daily. Exercise isn't just about looking good, it's about thinking better. A simple workout boosts your focus, your confidence, and your discipline. The better you treat your body, the better your life becomes. Because real success isn't about grinding until you collapse. It's about having the energy, focus, and stamina to sustain it. Take care of your body. It's the only one you have. Conclusion and call to action. Let's be real, success isn't about luck. It's about the choices you make every single day. And right now, you have a choice. You can keep repeating the same bad habits that are sabotaging your success. Or you can break free and start building habits that push you forward. Because here's the truth. Your future is being created right now, by the habits you choose today. So let's recap the 7 silent habits that are holding you back. Which one of these habits is stopping you the most? Drop a comment below, I want to hear from you. And if this video hit you hard, don't just watch it and move on. Take action. Pick one habit to change today. Because small changes today lead to massive transformations tomorrow. Your future self is waiting. Make the choice now.